how to change your front sway bar end link in the 2008 to 2012 Chevy Malibu. I am Stephen Wimberley, and this is Working with Wimberley. So I have a bad sway bar end link, and to get it off, you just need to take off the nut at the top, and there's another nut at the bottom. Now the nut is an 18 millimeter, but a lot of times when you try to use your socket, it'll just spin. So in order to stop it from spinning, I'm going to use my 19 millimeter open-ended wrench and an 8 millimeter socket. So with it off most of the way, I should be able to use my 18 millimeter socket to completely remove it. And so now we'll need to repeat the process at the bottom. It's a little tough to see, but it's going to be the same at the bottom. I'm going to spray a little WD-40 on this. So I'm actually going to use a breaker bar to loosen it first. I'm going to use the 8 millimeter socket and a 19 millimeter wrench again. So with the upper nut removed and the lower nut removed, we should be able to take off the sway bar end link. I'm going to have to use a pry bar between the lower control arm and the sway bar to relieve the tension so that I can get it out. So I'm just going to wedge my pry bar between the lower control arm and the sway bar, pull it down. Okay, old one out. Now we're ready for the new one. So I'm going to get the new sway bar into position. From the top first, I'm going to put the nut on by hand. Okay, now I'm going to get the bottom into position. And if you can see, it's not really close to where it needs to be, but I'll use my pry bar again and I'll be able to slide it into position. Okay, now I thread the nut on by hand. So with the new sway bar end link, after a certain point, it just starts spinning. So I'm going to use a 17 millimeter open-ended wrench to hold it here, which should allow me to tighten the ratchet. And now I'm going to repeat the process on the top with my 18 millimeter socket and my open-ended 17 millimeter wrench. Okay, this job is done. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and leave a comment. God bless you all.